Hey, you guys, please don't forget to subscribe, like, tell people about the channel, hit the notification button. I really appreciate the support so much. It's really hard to grow. Anyway, let me know if you guys think of anything else I could do. And send me gossip, you guys. I love it. And I love when people send me gossip. So you can send it to me on my Instagram, DM me at wilkie_Dana, or in the Patreon, you can email me anytime. And I get back to people in the Patreon like within a day. Sometimes Instagram takes me 2 days just because I get so many DMs and I like to get back to everyone. Okay, let's get into today's video. So Pandora had her baby at last, and Lisa has now said that her grandma name is going to be Nanny Pinky. Does anybody know what Nanny Pinky is? Why is that? That's a weird name. Isn't it? I don't know. Nanny Pinky. Anyway, so this was announced, and a lot of people were surprised because there was some pretty interesting rumors flying around about Pandora's relationship with her husband. But we're going to table that for this video because this is a happy video about Lisa Vanderpump having her first grandchild and Lala and Randall update. Okay, so I didn't see that many comments from Lisa Vanderpump's friends from Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, I noticed. I actually congratulated her on my feed, but all the other women from the show didn't, which I thought was strange because it's not like Lisa Vanderpump has ever been extraordinarily nice to me or, even invited me on her podcast. But at a minimum, you can always congratulate someone on a happy moment. So I thought it was quite surprising that really none of the housewives, except for Garcelle, who I didn't even realize knew Lisa that well, congratulated her on her grandchild. So that was weird. I mean, I know they've had their differences, but you can still say congratulations on a baby. I mean, it's kind of a no-brainer. Maybe Lisa should reconsider my friendship over the others. Just saying. Yeah, no makeup. What do you think, guys? And no filter. Wow. Okay, so I want to add to this that it's really strange to me that Lisa Vanderpump it is rumored, is going to be on season 3 of The Ultimate Girls Weekend. This is the rumor. And look, it's going to be on the Peacock. Yay! Actually, I found out, released a few of the episodes already. It was supposed to come out November 18th, but apparently they've dropped them sooner. I don't know why. But Lisa Vanderpump's season episode, I don't know how I guess a week is a season. That's what's so confusing. But she is supposedly with Camille Grammer, Bethany Frankel, Karen Huger, the Grand Dame. She's supposed to be, Kelly Dodd, and people DM'd me pissed that Kelly Dodd was going to be on it. And then, Lisa Barlow. Okay, what the heck is Lisa Barlow doing on that season? I mean, come on. You can't put Lisa with, Bethany Frankel and Lisa Vanderpump and Camille. And Karen Huger, she's not at that level. What the hell was that even? I don't know how she did that. Who she paid at the Peacock for that opportunity? No one must have been available from the Salt Lake City franchise. Anyway, I can't help it. It's just, you guys have to agree with me on that one. Sorry. Oh God. At least she has enough confidence for everybody, right? She always says that. I don't need anyone to like me. I don't need anyone to like me. I like me. Okay, that's my Lisa Barlow. Chew your face. Okay. So Lisa Vanderpump is a grandma. So exciting. And Jason Sabo must be thrilled. I haven't really seen any commentary from Jason Sabo on his Instagram yet. But of course, it is mainly about wine. So probably not appropriate to post baby stuff. But so yay, Lisa. Congratulations. I'm sure that baby will have everything, including swans and peacocks. So congratulations, Lisa Vanderpump. Yay, you're a grandma or a Nanny Pinky. And Pandora posted some really cute pictures on her Instagram, very like artistic, black and white, of her snuggling with the baby and the baby laying there really cutely in a little bear outfit. Very, very sweet. And even one with Jason Sabo, her husband, hugging her little belly, I guess. So she did a very nice baby shower. It's very, looks like a wedding. Cute. All right. Well, good for them. All right. So let's move on to Lala and Randall. I'm kind of doing a Vanderpump theme here. It's really kind of gone a little P-tongue, surprisingly. So Randall, Emmett, and Lala Kent have split up. I think, I don't know if I've mentioned on YouTube, or I know it was probably in the Patreon. They've decided to do their podcasts like each week, every other week, so that they don't have to interact at the moment. I guess they're struggling to co-parent. Randall really wants to stay quiet and not comment because he's hoping that maybe Lala changes her mind and realizes, what she's, going away from. His position is that he didn't cheat, and that those fans taking those photos, he wasn't used to being on Bravo, and certainly it was in poor taste, but his position is that, he didn't do it in the end of the day. Now that's his position. I don't know, beyond that, right? Now, he did not want to split up. I can tell you that. He really was hoping that Lala would go away, cool off, and come back. Lala seems hell-bent on leaving. I guess she's moved to some apartment in Santa Monica that's very inexpensive. There's a lot of like brand new apartment, not brand new anymore, but like, let's say 8 years old apartments that were built up around Fred Siegel's in Santa Monica. So I think she's like, checking those out, or in one of those. She's, I think, living with her mom. And she says, this was recent. Okay, I've read the gossip that some people are speculating that they had an open relationship. I don't think that's the case at all. I think Lala, was in a position where she really wanted to make it clear to Randall that she wasn't marrying him for the lifestyle and the money. She was about the right things. And that's why she offered him the out of not being financially involved with the baby that they played on Vanderpump Rules recently, her saying that, like, I was open to just like having a baby and doing it my way, basically. And a lot of women in LA take that view. That is not an unusual view because it's so hard to get married in LA because the men are like confirmed bachelors. So it's really hard to get them to commit. So a lot of women at a certain age are just like, I want a baby. I'm doing it with or without your support. Like, do you want to do it with me or not? And so people like go, do you want to get hitched or not? And children tend to be the moment that a lot of bachelors, they bend and they say, all right, let's get married or whatever. Okay. So this is just like an LA thing. It's like a philosophy. I can't explain it to you guys, but like there are men at 60 years old acting like they're 20 in LA, and it's normal. It's really normal. So, okay. So anyway, Brock recently commented about the breakup. I think the truth needs to come out. I think somewhere in between each one of their stories is the truth. And are we going to get to know what the truth is? Probably not. So then it's just kind of like, look, we got to be supportive of our friends. I think that's funny. I think Brock is so excited that this happened, that all this like focus on him being like an abusive ex-husband is off the table. And I know Randall loves kids, and he does love his kids. He's obviously a very LA producer-y guy, but a lot of LA producer-y guys love their kids. Where it kind of falls off a little is the women in their life. But I don't know I think Randall genuinely loves Lala and would like her to probably reconsider and come home. But anyway, I suppose as time goes on, that's going to become more and more challenging for Randall to accept and for Lala to want to do. So hopefully they don't wait too long. I do want to say that Lala has been commenting on her Instagram and on, in the press weekly. And one of the things that came out recently that she said, I take it 1 minute at a time because a 7-month-old can't sit around and wait for you to get your shit. That's what she said on her podcast, Give Them Lala with Randall, which is no longer with Randall at the moment. Okay. Quote, you better keep your fucking head up and do your thing. So that's what I do. She said, I never thought that my life would be where it is right now, and that's okay. She's really appreciative for her daughter, her new skincare line, and her book release. She said, you have to be grateful for every experience because what I've been through in my life, which people have been through much crazier and traumatic things than I've been through, these people inspire me who deal with things with grace as they come up on top, even with their hand, with the hand they were dealt. I mean, her hand's been pretty good so far, I'd say. I mean, really, come on. For me, I look at it and I'm like, I would never have Ocean. Yeah, of course, your babies. That's what I took away from my horrific relationship. Wow, was really my son. That was it. I mean, you know, my ex cheated on me and left me for another woman. And he started cheating on me when I was 8 months pregnant. Okay, but he hid it for a really long time and I didn't know. But anyway, it's for another video. That's on the Patreon. So let's see what else happened. This independence that I have wouldn't be here. It just feels amazing. So she's excited to be independent and she's having tons of moments with the baby. But also I've heard that she's struggling to co-parent with Randall. So maybe coming up with the schedule's been difficult. She's been saying Randall hasn't been supporting her time-wise. And Randall's like, yes, I have. And they're kind of going back and forth. And I think Randall doesn't want to publicly comment because he's like trying to salvage the situation. And then she said that she wants to burn the bridge. She's burning a bridge with Randall. Yeah. However, in Randall's case, he really does want to participate in his baby's life and he wants to support his baby and he wants to, you know, probably make even amends with Lala if possible. So, you know, that is not going to be, there's no burning of the bridge in a scenario like that where the father really wants to participate. So she needs to not, and by the way, it's not the best thing for the kid. Like, you know, like the kid will want to have both parents involved. The kid doesn't know about any of the drama in the relationship. The kid only knows, like, I want my dad and my mom to hang out and have fun with me and love me, period, the end. Which, by the way, brings me to Paris Hilton's love child. I'm not going to go into too much on this because I want to say that I'm going to be talking about it with Ryan Bailey on Dishing Drama Dana podcast on Sunday. We do cover Paris in Love, episode 1 and some of the gossip surrounding that broke this week. But I mean, you know, a child just wants to, you know, be part of the family. So like even in Paris Hilton's case, you know, the child is sad. His, you know, Carter Ream's love child that he saw her only once, but he does financially support her, but he's not participating. That child got sad watching all the Paris Hilton stuff on TV and the commercials and all this stuff. She's 9. And she was like, why doesn't my dad want to let me participate in his life and be part of all this fun? Why am I excluded? I'm his daughter. And she doesn't understand. So, you know, hopefully people can get out of selfish land in LA and they can snap out of it and start recognizing that their actions have consequences to little people, little tiny people. All right, you guys, I hope you have a good rest of your week. This is my last video for this week.